Hey guys, it's your boy V back with more Marvel Future Fight content, and today, of course, we are talking about Loki with the new uniform on Null World Boss Legend. So we'll talk about the builds and stuff in a bit. Let's take a look at the cards. So for the cards, I am running 81.3% energy attack, which is quite good, not bad. Then for Loki, I have not changed anything from the ABX video that I did for 7.31 million. So if you have not checked it out, you can of course go check it out. It was a really fun run. Then for the build right now, solo, because we just cannot have Hela and other team ups on Null World Boss Ultimate. There are only a few choices for us. So skill cooldown, skill critical damage, and ignore defense are maxed out. We are missing about 2% critical rate, about a percent of attack speed, but we are missing a huge 10% of dodge. We only have 65, we need 75. That's a huge loss, and it is gonna hurt us bad. Now, we are running 8 Odin's Blessing on my Loki, which is pretty good. Critical damage rolled for the last gear. All skills are level 6. The tier 3 skill just do humongous damage, guys. And we'll see. Rank type enhancement doesn't matter in Null. Then we have stage 12 power of Angry Hulk with a CDP of Rage with a really low dodge. And for the Mythic uniform, we are only at 3 uniform options out of the 5, which is rolled like this. So, yeah, it looks pretty good. And with all the goodness, let's go jump onto Null Stage 4 for the first solo, which I am actually using Cyclops because Cyclops actually gives you that's the 35% plus the 30%, which is a really good buff for Loki. And he's also running an Insight. Anyways, so he can definitely do this. We are running a CTP of Rage. He will do this. And I think a video with the damage proc or CDP of energy or something like that will be coming soon. So please check that out. Wait for that. I'm still trying to find an account so that I can actually use to do that. Or maybe I can find some footage for that. Anyways, so he does really good amount of damage. The only thing you need to pay attention to is if you have played Loki a little bit, you would know that his main damage comes from the tier 3 skill. You can see when you hit the tier 3 skill, with all the other skill along with the tier 3 skill with the rage proc does crazy amount of damage, and the damage mainly comes from the tier 3 skill in like a second of interval. So every second you will get a boost damage, you will get a burst damage every single second. Anyways, now you will see as soon as you use, so you can see the damage just stops and then it goes up, then it stops, then it goes up. Here it happens a lot, and it actually happens when he switches phases. If you go to Loki's tier 3 skill in skill preview, he actually switches the uniforms like the phases or his looks, right? So when he does that, that's every single time he slashes to change the looks, there comes the burst damage. But you can see we are doing it, well, pretty much melting it pretty easily. We are at 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Now, this is not really the best way to do that, to actually go for Null if you are here. Although we did not have the tier 3 skill available at that time, so that was okay. Although try to keep the Null world boss or any enemy you're fighting with, try to keep the enemy close to the pillars. Now, sometimes, of course, it's not always gonna happen that you will always have the beast or Null at where you want, right? You will have some issues with keeping him there. Although we are not really gonna use that. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'll use it. So let's go and push it now. We kind of like waste the tier 3 skill right there, and you have to do this for every single run. Like, there's no way you can get past it unless you are running a very low stage, right, with Loki. So what happens is, so the reason why you actually wasted, so every single time you will be at about 24 to 25 bars or 26 bars, and Loki can melt up to 6 to 7 bars depending on your proc, and sorry, depending on the cards and the build on Loki. So basically you will be able to use, and you will have to use the tier 3 skill, because the regular skill damage from Loki is really not that good. I wish it was a little bit better, so we don't have to actually rely on just a tier 3. That is actually the reason that Loki's value as a tier 2 character is not really that crazy. If someone actually thinks of like if Loki is worth a tier 2, I will not say that. He's not worth a tier 2. He's a good tier 3 character. He's an amazing tier 3 character. And you can see the damage we are putting out on him, dropping it down to 10 bars, which is really, really good. So we are definitely going to clear this pretty easily. The Loki's value at tier 2 is not as much as a tier 3 skill. And it's kind of like sucks that you have to get the character to tier 3. It is okay. I think it's for some characters like Sharon Rogers. Sharon Rogers cannot do a lot of World Boss Ultimate if she's not tier 3, because the tier 3 skill damage is crazy. And if you test out Loki on other bosses as well, you will see that you will be able to get a good amount of damage even at tier 2. But of course, the stages, you have to run low stages, you have to run this and that. So I'm not going to be using that skill right now. Let's see, hopefully we can get him to 7 bars. Can we get him? Okay, nice. Nice. So we have a minute and 20 seconds left when we are at 7th bar. And now see how you can put out more damage. We are gonna go 5 cancel tier 3, or you can actually go tier 3 cancel 5 cancel 4. Now we are not gonna do anything. Look at just the tier 3 damage. It is just the tier 3 skill damage which will put up only 3 bars left, which is great. So it actually basically guarantees your clears. It basically guarantees you clear. Now we're gonna use another tier 3 skill, and yeah, just melt him, just go away. And 50 seconds, 57 seconds left on stage 4, Null solo with Loki Rage. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Now let's jump on with the support of Valkyrie to Null stage 6. So now, stage 6 is not easy for a lot of players. A lot of characters actually not easy. So exactly the same thing. Also, one more thing. Yes, we are using the insight on Cyclops, and this is a really good team up, and that was a really good team up as well we used on the stage 4. But also consider that we are missing total of 12% from the rage requirements basically. So it has to be 75 for both critical rate and dodge to make the most out of your rage, which we are not really making out of it. And by the looks of it, if I had that 12% more, 10% dodge, and actually the 2% critical rate, I think we can do way more damage than this one, because rage damage actually goes up a lot by just like few percentages of dodge and critical rate, and that's like 12% basically. That's horrible. That's horrible for us. But you can still see it's stage 6. We're still melting him out now. I wanted to do the stage 7. I think he can do stage 7 as he is right now with my build. Probably really good. But the only reason why I did not do that, because it was Toxic Meteorite on 7. And Loki is super squishy. So yes, that could actually stop you from doing Loki on really high stage. Now, always go to the left side. Always go to the left side, because now he's gonna go there. Even if you use the tier 3 skill now, you will lock him up along with you around that pillars area, and you can see the damage will be really good. We did not get the proc at there, all the damage would be way better, but I think that would be the best way to get him to the corner. So always go to the top left corner and actually try to bind him around that area, so that he does not go away from that pillars area from the tier 3 skill. He has the pierce, so we have to, I like to run a lot because I really like, Loki is so damn squishy, man. So you have to play him a little bit with consciousness and stuff. But we are going to be pushing to stage, wow, 22nd bar. So we could have gotten it to maybe 19th bar or something. Kind of look like we wasted a tier 3 skill. I don't really think so, because with regular skills, it would take probably 2 or 3 rotations or 4 rotations to get those 4 bars. So that was really good. But we are doing really good damage. Like you can see, every single rotation we melt about 1.5 bar. Now, he's gonna come to us. We're gonna use the tier 3 skill just to, okay, come on. And let's see the damage now. Let's see the tier 3 skill damage now and see how much we can push him to. 17th bar, okay, not much. We have to switch. Yeah, not much. Prog was late and the stuff like that. Anyways, we still have 2 more rotations to get to another tier 3 skill, and I think then we will able to get some good amount of that. Now he's gonna jump to us. Yeah, he's gonna jump. And he's gonna do one more attack. Now we'll switch. Because if you switch around that time, you will also be able to get rid of that purple from that. Now we're gonna use tier 3 skill. And then we go 4 cancel 5 cancel 3, and look at the damage now. Wow, we just put, oh my god, 8 bars. 8 bars. That was 16 to 8 bars. That's 8 bars, man. In one tier 3 skill. That's a lot. On stage 6. Like, very few characters can do that. So yeah, he's really good. Really great damage. Really an amazing character. Definitely you can go and build him. If you want null clear, definitely he will do that even without the support. If he can do stage 4 with a rage, he can definitely do stage 1 easily. So anyways, we are gonna wait a little bit. Wait for the purple. Now switch. Because now as we switch, we will be able to get him down, I think, really close to that. Okay, 7, almost 7. I was thinking I could actually take him down. Now we'll have to run a little bit because he's gonna jump. If he hits you, there is a big chance that you might actually just die. So let's switch. Let's go here and there. Now we can get him for, okay, let's go here. Let's get him and down to the 7th bar, so we can get down to the last phase. A minute and 7 seconds remaining. How much do you think, how much time do you think it will remaining? Now, what we're gonna use is 5 cancel tier 3, cancel 4, and just let it run. Let it run with itself. Let it run, do its thingy, and we are at the last bar. We did not do anything. We did not do anything, and like literally, we did not do anything. 48 seconds remaining. Like, we did not do anything. That's really good. I am loving him. Like, he's really crazy, man. And Loki does put some real good work into Null World Boss Legend. Although the damage will increase a lot. The reason why I say that, because we are missing about 2% critical rate and a whopping 10% of that dodge. And 10% and 2%, that's basically 12% total for CDP of Rage. So yeah, like we are missing a lot. You will see, if I had it maxed out, I would probably would have done it probably 1 minute and 30 seconds left on the stage 6 I'm talking about. Same for the stage 4 solo that we just did. So damage will increase. If you should build Loki, just definitely, like, what is the criteria if you should build Loki or not? Maybe if you can skip him, you can skip him, as I said before as well, if you are really close to the cap with Dormammu. Although Loki is a solid option and I think he will stay in the meta for some time. I know a lot of people have been talking about Hela minimum tier 3, something like that, but I do feel that Hela might actually be just a support for Loki, giving 50% energy attack instead of the 40% energy attack. So we'll see how it goes, but Loki is a really solid option. And another Null video with Loki with a damage proc or a CTP of energy. I'm trying to find an account which I can use for those clears, and I will surely show you those clears as well. So let me know what you think about the video, guys. Let me know what you think about Loki. He's really solid, really amazing. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to your new channel. Of course, share this video if you think this video will be helpful, and comment down below what do you think about that. And as always, if you like the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.